I want to challenge jurisdiction.
You want to challenge jurisdiction?
Yes.
Of whom?
Y'all have a jurisdiction of a case that doesn't exist against you.
On what grounds?
What crime did I commit?
Pardon?
What crime did I commit?
Allege that you committed the crime.
I didn't commit that crime.
If you want to interrupt me, I'll answer your question. But if you want to keep interrupting me, I'm not going to play that way. I'll answer your question. You're accused of the crime of attempted resisting and obstructing a police officer.
So we all aware that this never transpired, right?
Internet, buckle up, because today's defendant walked into court convinced he was starring in his own legal universe. Dwight Miller shows up claiming false arrest, demanding to challenge jurisdiction, and even tries to lecture the judge on what crime he supposedly didn't commit, all while interrupting every explanation given to him. His own public defender is practically begging him not to talk, but Dwight is determined to deliver his sovereign citizen manifesto anyway. And just wait, the judge hits him with the actual charge, resisting and obstructing an officer, and Miller's reaction, pure denial mode. This entire hearing spirals fast, and the biggest meltdown hasn't even...
Court calls case People versus Dwight Miller.
Ashley Lottie for the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger on behalf of Mr. Miller, who approaches your... Mr. Miller, can you please state your name for the record?
Dwight Miller.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, my belief is that my client does want to set this for preliminary examination. However, I am uncertain. He and I have had some conversations, and frankly, I believe he wants to make some statements to the court. I advise him against it, but at this point, I think he wants to talk.
So we're understanding this is a criminal matter, right?
It is.
Okay, so basically, man, it stemmed from a falsality. All this whole thing, I was falsely arrested for something I never did. I got a sworn affidavit.
Sir, I'm sure your counsel has advised you. I'm going to advise you to not say anything else about the subject matter of the case.
Okay.
If you'd like it set for preliminary examination.
I want to challenge jurisdiction.
You want to challenge jurisdiction?
Yes.
Of whom?
Y'all have a jurisdiction of a case that doesn't exist against you.
On what grounds?
What crime did I commit?
Pardon?
What crime did I commit?
Allege that you committed the crime.
I didn't commit that crime.
If you want to interrupt me, I'll answer your question. But if you want to keep interrupting me, I'm not going to play that way. I'll answer your question. You're accused of the crime of resisting and obstructing a police officer.
So we all aware that this never transpired, right?
I am not aware of that.
Okay.
Is that all you have to say?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
So, Your Honor, I would ask Mr. Miller. Mr. Miller, I'm not submitting frivolous motions.
Can I get my affidavit put in on the record, please?
Affidavit.
My affidavit of the incident that transpired.
Your affidavit of what?
The facts in the case. My statement of what happened. Can I get it on the record?
There will be an opportunity if you so choose, if this goes to a further proceeding, for you to put whatever evidence you want into the court. But this is not the time to do that.
Really? So when is the time to put the evidence in there?
If you want it set for a preliminary examination, you'll have that opportunity. And if it proceeds to trial, you'll also have that opportunity.
Right.
So once again, I'll ask, do you want to set this for preliminary examination, Mr. Miller?
Sure.
Thank you.
Not really.
See, do you want to set it for prelim or do you want an adjournment?
Preliminary examination.
Thank you.
To your knowledge, all discoveries.
To my knowledge, yes, Your Honor.
People have their witnesses available the 24th.
Yes.
We could try for that date, Your Honor, if possible. I might ask to go one. No, let's do that date. Thank you.
All right. Preliminary examination in person will be set June 24th, 2025, 9 a.m. That is before Judge Washington.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You want to get this camera? They will have that ready too. I will make sure
Viewers, let's break down what we just watched. Dwight Miller walked in, convinced he could outmaneuver the justice system with sovereign citizen buzzwords, challenge jurisdiction, false arrest, affidavit on the record, the whole package. But the judge never lost focus. She went step by step, clarified the charge, clarified the process, gave him multiple chances to stop interrupting, and still pushed the case forward professionally. What Miller didn't understand is this: in criminal court, jurisdiction isn't optional. You don't get to opt out by claiming the case doesn't exist or insisting you committed no crime. The state alleges the offense. The court determines the truth through evidence and testimony, and not through whoever talks the loudest. His request to drop a full affidavit into the record right then and there? Legally meaningless at this stage. Evidence gets presented at preliminary examinations and trials, not during scheduling. In the end, the judge sets a firm date and moves on, while Miller is still trying to narrate his own alternate reality. Another sovereign tactic. Another sovereign fail. If you enjoy watching these courtroom unravelings in real time, make sure you hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe. And if you want more sovereign citizen meltdowns the second they drop, smash that bell icon. This case, far from over. Stay tuned